This is the 8th edition of Concacaf Champions League Quarterfinal Focus, Concacaf TV's weekly look at the road to the championship round. Today, we focus on Cruz Azul. The two-time Champions League finalist reached the quarterfinals for a third consecutive time by finishing as Group A runner-up, 3 points behind Real Salt Lake. After getting past San Francisco in the opening round, La Máquina had an uneven campaign in the group stage, winning 2 at home and losing 2 on the road, including the decider at Real Salt Lake. The Mexico City side opened with a surprising 2-1 loss at Toronto FC. Christian Jimenez scored a late consolation goal to avoid the shutout. 8 days later, they returned to the Estadio Azul to contest what would become a CCL Classic, posting a 5-4 win over Real Salt Lake. The hosts went ahead in the 4th minute with the first of Javier Orozco's 4 goals. The U.S. champions stormed back to take a 3-1 lead before Orozco hit for 3 straight goals in the second half 14-minute stretch to make it 4-3. The visitors leveled late, but Jimenez saved the best for last with a dramatic strike. 5-4 Cruz Azul. On match day 3, the 5-time CONCACAF champion traveled to Panama and came away with a 6-0 win over Árabe Unido. Orozco was on target once again, netting 3 goals all within the opening 27 minutes. Emmanuel Villa scored 2 of his own in the second half, in the 69th and 81st minutes. Maxi Biancucci closed the Cruz Azul goal count 3 minutes before the final whistle. La Máquina then returned home for 2 games. The first was a disappointing scoreless tie against Toronto. The second was a solid, though unspectacular 2-0 win over Árabe Unido. Villa set the tone with a first-minute goal. An Adrian Cortez penalty in the 50th settled the score. In the last game, with the Group A title on the line, Cruz Azul fell at Real Salt Lake 3-1. The home side came out firing on all cylinders, taking a 3-0 lead before Cesar Villaluz finally responded in the 71st minute. Despite the loss, Cruz Azul enters into a quarterfinal matchup with Santos. The prolific Orozco will look to point them in the right direction.